And now, the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
It's an honor to be here, and it's an honor to be up here with so many great legends, like everybody said. And this is a big night for me. Introduce my brother Owen to the Hall of Fame. It would only be right for me to tell a few funny stories about my brother Owen. My brother Owen was, he was a hilarious guy. I remember we were checking into a hotel in Dayton, Ohio, and all the rest of us were walking in, and Jim Duggan was there with his wife. And he'd already been to his room, and we're all standing around the front desk signing in, and Jim Duggan phoned down, and he asked the guy at the front desk, he goes, "Where's the gym?" And the guy goes, he's talking on the phone and puts his hand over to, "I don't even know where the gym is." And Owen goes, so he hands the phone over to Owen, and Owen gets on the phone, and of course Jim Hacksaw just thinks it's somebody at the front desk. And anyway, Owen tells Hacksaw that he wants you to look it up yourself, you lazy bastard. He wrestles so lazy, just look it up. And so Hacksaw got all kind of worked up with him, and then Owen's telling him, "If you want to do something about it, come down here and I'll kick your ass." And Hacksaw couldn't believe it. So then Hacksaw, he's getting dressed and come down to the lobby to straighten out this front desk guy. And remember, Owen just hands the phone back to him. The guy says, "Don't do this to me." He goes, "Don't worry, just tell him it's me, Jim Powers." So I just know Hacksaw came down, and the guy goes, "Hey, it wasn't me, it was Jim Powers." And I remember that night in the dressing room, Hacksaw came up to Jim Powers, and that was funny anyway. My favorite story about my brother Owen relates back to my father. And I remember it was WrestleMania 4 in Atlantic City. I brought my dad down, and he was just so happy to be there. He's seen all the old, all the guys so many of the old timers that he remembered, and he was just in such a great mood. And he was rooming with me, and I remember we got up in the morning, and my dad was just kind of getting up, and the phone rang, and I answered it, and I was talking to him, and he said, "It's Reg Park," on the phone, and it was Owen, and I didn't know it was Owen, but he said it was Reg Park, and he wanted to say hi to my dad, so I handed the phone over to my dad, and I go, "Reg Park." So my dad, Reg, was a really nice, easygoing kind of guy, and I think he was a bodybuilder, and anyway, so my dad gets on the phone, and I say, I'm just watching my dad, and he's starting to pace around the room, and he's got the phone, and he's in his nightshirt, and he's just waking up, and remember he's getting all worked up, and I guess Owen was on the phone, telling him that my dad didn't have the balls to, never mess with him, that if he kept pushing my dad's buttons, and I remember I was there with my oldest daughter Jade, who was here tonight, and my dad going, "Reg, if you'd wanted to try me, why didn't you try me?" And I remember he got so worked up. I mean, he was like red and paced around, the veins were coming out of his forehead and all that. And then all of a sudden I just saw him, he just slammed the phone down, sat down, and looked at me and goes, "The bastard Owen, you got me." I remember Owen, he told me that he was pushing my dad's buttons so much that he couldn't take it anymore. He was laughing. Like my dad was, he was saying all kinds of stuff to my dad, and it was one of those great stories with my brother Owen. If you knew him, I'm sure he pulled a joke on you somewhere. I want everyone to know that I came here to celebrate my brother Owen, and I want to Owen. Thank you for being my angel, for all the great memories, and everything that was good about the wrestling business. And I know he would be really proud of me today standing here. And I'm happy to say that my brother Owen the best there is, and the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
I just can't believe it, dude.
This is the happiest day of my life, one that I've waited all my life for.
A memorable year with a rocket after the hit.
And now, the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
My name is Joe. My name is Mr. Perfect. Good thing. I just want to quick. My father was in the business for 24 years before he passed away in 2003. Some of his achievements over those years is AWA World Heavyweight Champion, AWA Tag Team Champion, WCW US Champion, WCW Tag Team Champion, WWE Intercontinental Champion, and he's a WWE Hall of Famer. My dad decided to tell me growing up that the sport of professional wrestling is the greatest job. He would say it so much because he's a boy. With me, I've been in the business for about 8 years. And I have to tell you, being a professional wrestler is the best damn job in the whole world. And people would always ask me, growing up, you know, this day every radio interviews or whatever, they would ask me, was it tough having your dad gone 300 days a year? And my answer is still the same as it was when I was young. It's no. Because for me, it didn't seem like my dad was away from the house that much. He's there, all my baseball players, all my football games. Officially a company there. And he seemed like he was there, you know, all the time. And I don't know if it's because, you know, that's the way that I put on his business, and, it was just part of his job, or was it because he was a great father? When he's instilled those, I have 3 boys sitting at home, and I try to mold myself after my father. He was, like I said, he was there for everything. I couldn't ask for anything more. So what I want you to do is, when you look at me, I hope you all know that he lives through my 3 boys at home. He lives through my brother. He lives through my sisters. He lives through my mother. He lives through his brothers and sisters. He lives through my father, through his father, and through his mother. And because this Hall of Fame, plan, Tony, everyone who had anything to do with this whole induction of my father, his name will live forever in history that halls because of you. Thank you so much. It means so much to me, and it means so much to my grandpa who couldn't be here today. But I want to tell you I appreciate everything. All the fans, when I walked in, like, this is amazing to me. I'm proud to what my father is like.
Life is, well, perfect.
what it would be like to go through life absolutely perfect, with no flaws, no blemishes. Every single thing you do is absolutely perfect. When you're looking at the man who was born with the sign of perfection that hangs over him, and the man who likes to take advantage of people, a man who likes to beat people at their own game. That's what I do the best. That's why I'm Mr. Perfect. You remember one thing, I'm the greatest athlete, I'm the greatest wrestler, I'm Mr. Perfect.